To give you a sense of the thoroughness and forcefulness of the investigation, let me paraphrase a few key conclusions. 1, GM personnel's inability to address the ignition switch problem, which persisted for more than 11 years, represents a history of failures. While everyone who was engaged on the ignition switch issue had the responsibility to fix it, no one took responsibility. Through the entire 11-year history, there was no demonstrated sense of urgency right to the very end. The ignition switch issue was touched by numerous parties at GM, engineers, investigators, and lawyers, but no one raised the issues to the highest level of the company. Overall, the report concludes that from start to finish, the Cobalt saga was riddled with failure, which led to tragic results for many. I hate sharing this with you just as much as you hate hearing it, but I want you to hear it. And in fact, I want you to remember it. I want you to never forget it, because this is not just another business crisis for General Motors. We aren't simply going to fix this and move on. We are going to fix the failures in our system that I promise. In fact, many are already fixed. And we are going to do the right thing for the affected parties. But I never want to put this behind us. I want to keep this painful experience permanently in our collective memories. I don't want to forget what happened because I, and I know you, never want this to happen again. You should know that Mr. Valoukas' report revealed that there was no conspiracy by the corporation to cover up facts. In addition, the investigators found no evidence that any employee made a trade-off between safety and cost. The pattern in this case is much more complex and more nuanced. What Valoukas found was a pattern of management deficiencies and misjudgments, often based on incomplete data that were passed off at the time as business as usual. Unfortunately, the report found that these seemingly benign actions led to devastating consequences. In short, we misdiagnosed the problem from the very beginning. Experienced engineers with the responsibility for safety did not understand that the airbags would not deploy if the ignition switch changed into the off position.